Hey, boys and girls. I hope you've had a wonderful week. Mr. Tim is not with us this week because he has to work. But we are celebrating Easter this Sunday, and that's what the lesson is about today, the resurrection of Jesus. So remember, last week was Palm Sunday, and we talked about how Jesus was welcomed into Jerusalem as he entered into Jerusalem riding a donkey, and people waving palm leaves and shouting Hosanna and laying their clothes on the ground and welcome him to their lives. And we also learned as a lesson that we should welcome others into our lives as well. But this week is about the death of Jesus and then the resurrection of Jesus. And so resurrection can be difficult to understand, but it's about new beginnings. And that's what we're talking about today. With the resurrection of Jesus, we have a new beginning, and that is hope. So bad things can happen to us, like bad things happen to Jesus, but we can have hope. We can have hope because we have God's love with us and we have each other. So we're going to talk about how we can share that hope with others when things are not going so well for them. Or they've had just a bad week. Maybe our family's having a bad week, or we've had a bad week or bad time. So let's go into the story, and then we're going to go to the video. And then we're going to wrap it up there. So just have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you on Sunday, because we are going to have a celebration of service in the parking lot. So I hope you're able to come to that as well. We get to at least wave to each other and see each other in person. Take good care of yourselves, and we will talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to read the story about the resurrection, and it is from Matthew 28, 1 through 10. 3 days after Jesus died, Mary Magdalene and Mary went to the tomb where Jesus was buried. When they arrived, an earthquake shook the ground and an angel appeared. The angel rolled the stone away from the tomb and sat on it. The angel said, "Don't be afraid. I know you're looking for Jesus, but he isn't here. Jesus is alive." Then the angel told the women to go tell Jesus' friends, the disciples, that he was alive. The women ran down the garden path when they suddenly ran into Jesus. Jesus told them to tell his friends to meet him in Galilee. The women ran to tell the good news to the disciples. I wonder, how do you think Jesus' friends felt when the women shared that Jesus was alive? The women probably felt many emotions on that Easter morning: excited, scared, and maybe even confused. They couldn't wait to share with Jesus' friends that Jesus was alive. When we have big emotions, it is good to have people to share with. So here's a spiritual practice. Start checking in daily with your family by sharing the best part of the day and the worst part of the day. Wonder how God might be working in your life and support one another. Pray that you will remember to share God's actions in your life with others. Let me repeat that. Pray that you will remember to share God's actions in your life with others. Happy Easter, boys and girls. We love you, and you guys take wonderful care. Bye-bye.
Hey friends, I'm Samuel. In our story today, two women show up to an empty tomb. Where was Jesus? Oh wait, let me rewind. 3 days before this, something really sad happened. Jesus died. His friends, family, and followers were so sad because he was no longer with them. After 3 days, two women went to see the tomb where he was buried. But when they got there, the tomb was empty. An angel appeared to them and said, "Do not be afraid." This must have been so shocking. They went to see a tomb where Jesus was laying, and instead they saw an empty tomb and an angel. The angel told them that Jesus had risen from the dead, and they were asked to go share the news. To share means to offer God's blessings to others. Wow, what an awesome job to have. They got to spread something so exciting and good during such a hard time. The woman thought Jesus' death was the end, but they found out it was actually a new beginning, and they got to be a part of this new beginning. They got to tell all their friends that Jesus was not dead, and they could celebrate. We are invited to share good news too. We can tell others about good things that remind us of Jesus and help us see more of God's work in the world. One of my friends is really good at this. It doesn't matter what is going on. She always has something to share. That makes us feel better. Last week, we had a really tough week at school because one of our favorite teachers left. A lot of us were really sad. We loved this teacher. My friend came in and invited all of us to share our favorite stories about our teacher. She shared a funny story, and we were all laughing by the end of it. Sharing good news is a gift. When there's so much bad news around, it can be hard to find things to talk about that are good news. The awesome thing is that there's something special for each of us to share. We can talk about Jesus, his love, and the amazing news the woman received at the tomb. Good news is always worth sharing. Now it's time for you to wonder.
Your voice is everywhere, in pictures and songs that hang in the air, to show us the way you love. And we sing along, and you're teaching us why you washed our feet. The greatest must become the least. 'Cause there's power in these things we do them to remember you, how we called out and you came through for us. Oh, we remember your love. You blessed and broke the bread. You gave us a way to taste what you said, 'cause you poured out everything, and you never wanted us to forget the promises we heard, and how you give and keep your word. So there's power in these things we do them to remember you, how we called out and you came through for us. Oh, we remember your love. But even though we sometimes fall asleep, while we watch and while we wait, we'll be making preparations for the celebration day. So there's power in these things we do them to remember you, how we called out and you came through for us. Oh, we remember your love. Oh, we remember your love.